क्या आपने कभी महसूस किया है कि जिंदगी में और भी बहुत कुछ है, लेकिन हम अभी तक उसके असली मतलब को खोज रहे हैं? कभी कभी बस एक पल, एक फैसला हमारी पूरी जिंदगी बदल देता है। आज की दुनिया में हम शोर से घिरे हुए हैं, सोशल मीडिया के ट्रेंड, अनगिनत राय और चारों तरफ डिस्ट्रैक्शन। लेकिन इसी शोर के बीच कुछ कहानियां ऐसी होती हैं जो दिल के सबसे गहरे हिस्से को छू जाती हैं। आज आप एक ऐसी ही कहानी सुनने वाले हैं, एक सफर, सच्चाई, हिम्मत और बदलाव का। एक कहानी जो संघर्ष से शुरू हुई और उम्मीद की रोशनी में खत्म हुई। ये सिर्फ एक इंटरव्यू नहीं, बल्कि एक खिड़की है उस जिंदगी में झांकने का मौका, जिसने अपना असली रास्ता पाया और खुद को पूरी तरह बदल डाला। जो उसने खोजा वो शायद आपकी दुनिया देखने का नजरिया बदल दे। तो एक गहरी सांस लीजिए, मन को शांत कीजिए और तैयार हो जाइए, क्योंकि जो आप सुनने वाले हैं वो शायद आपकी कहानी भी बदल दे।
Welcome to the show. I'm really excited to have you on board. Let's get started with a quick rundown of who you are.
My name is Prabha and I am basically from Haryana, but currently I am living in Delhi only.
Okay.
And I am pursuing my master's in history.
Okay, you are a history student. Okay. So, what were your spiritual beliefs before you started following Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj?
Prior to my birth only, my father took initiation from Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj back in 2001. So,
even before you were born?
I mean, before I was born. From my childhood only, I am doing
You are
worship of
following Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj. Okay. But you must have heard from your friends, like people are following different paths and you are following this path. So, and I'm sure this must be a very special path to you. So, are there any special benefits, remarkable experiences that you experienced in this path that you would like to share?
I think there is a list of it. There are so many. I would like to mention whatever I can recollect at the moment. Starting from myself, because I had worshipped Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj for whole of my life, I never had any problems as such. But during my graduation years, I broke some of the rules that taught by Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj.
Okay.
But I was not aware of them, and I was thinking that no, this must not be the mistake. This is very small thing. Due to that, I started getting problems. The biggest of all was that I got a disc bulge in my L4 and L5 in my back. And earlier it was like not that serious, and I consulted many doctors. I seriously consulted every branch of medicine I could. I went to allopathy, homeopathy, Ayurveda, chiropractic doctors.
Okay.
Whatever I could. Means nearly 50 to 70,000 rupees we had spent, and every time I was feeling that no, this must be the end. I'm going to a very good doctor, and it must get better.
You might get cured.
But it was not happening. The situation was getting so severe. And along with it, I also started having some problems due to constipation, bleeding, and also I started having problems due to just ghosts and spirits. They were able to physically harm me, but mentally I was very disturbed. I was not able to explain this to my parents also what is happening to me. But you see, in the night I used to awake like 5 to 7 times. Every time feeling like something wrong is there.
Some uneasiness.
And my mother also used to ask me many times that in your college everything is fine or not, why you remain frightened whole the day. I was not able to explain that what I am experienced. I used to have very bad thoughts like, what is life about? Why I should not do suicide and all. Anyway, I'm having so many problems. But that day means there was one day that I was so much done with medication that I went to the Darbar Sahib which we are having in my home, and I cried a lot. And I said that God,
Darbar Sahib Ji, where?
Darbar Sahib is like a temple.
Okay.
You can understand it that way. It's a place where we keep the image of our Lord
and your Lord means Sant Rampal
Ji Maharaj.
Okay.
Rampal Ji Maharaj. And I said that I'm not serious now. From now onwards, I will not go to any doctor, anything. Either you will cure me or I will live like this only. I will die like this only. I don't know what to do.
You gave up.
Yeah. And suddenly God made me realize that it is the mistake which is on my part. I started realizing that okay, these mistakes are really serious. And I told this to my parents, and they said that okay, we will go to the ashram. And I took re-initiation from Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj.
Okay.
And I completely got cured. Like without any medication. My father used to say that at least do some of the yoga exercises and everything that was told by doctors. At least do something. I said no. Either he will cure me or I will remain like this. My situation has seriously worsened over months so badly. I said that all of these treatments are not working for me at all, and I'm done with this. And the thing is, I started with the allopathy. And then when they said that they will need to give me injections in my backbone. At that point, I said that no, first let me go to some other branches of medications. They are there, homeopathy.
But then you tried all of them.
Nothing worked. And I was like, now the only solution in the allopathy is to go have this injection. If,
Those injections.
if that will also will not, then surgery. And surgery in the backbone is very
At such a
serious.
young age.
And such a young age. That time I saw Sant Rampal ji like seriously cured me totally of all of the problems. And this is like a very big benefit for me. I got many benefits in my life, educational field or anything, but this is biggest for me because it was a like matter of life and death for me. In educational field, if I have to say, talking about my 10th, frankly speaking, I never had been that good at maths and science. Like out of paper of 80, I was not able to cross 37 or 38 marks.
Okay.
And so I was like, okay, I am passing.
I still passed.
I still passed. Nothing is that bad. I had to attend remedial classes and everything. But in my boards, the paper didn't went that well. But I prayed God that God kindly just save me from all of this humiliation. Kindly let me have some, at least so much good marks, 60, 70. But when the result came, I scored 82%.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I have, just like unbelievable for me also.
And you owe this to Sant Rampal ji
Totally, my paper went very bad. At that time, I remember there was something related to this paper leak also.
Okay.
I was anyway stressed that what if they were going to take the examination, but and whatever the end result was, it was good. And then I took humanities, not because I was having any interest in the subject, but yeah, I cannot do maths and science, and I was very clear about that. But still, I was not putting any extra effort, nothing. But in 12th, I got a good 96.5%.
Wow.
Because of which I got 2 scholarships. One was one time because I was among the school toppers, so one was from my school only, one time. And the second scholarship is like my father works in a government, central government. So from his department, I got a scholarship like for throughout my graduation for 3 years. So this is a very big benefit. Like my friends also used to ask that, like 10th you was nothing, and what has happened to you? And I was like, even I don't know. I'm putting no extra effort, nothing. But this is the benefit. Now, like recently only, previous year I had given the university entrance test, but I had not prepared for it.
Okay.
And the result was like, okay, I was not able to get admission anywhere. This time, though I very well, I tried my best, but the paper came unexpectedly hard from the areas which I had not prepared. And in everywhere I was saying in the YouTube also, they were like seriously
news about the paper being very hard.
They were saying that the history paper was really hard. All of them were saying this, but I was like that. This time I just want admission. Anywhere it is fine. If it is a college of DU, I will be able to say to people like I am studying in DU. But again, I can still remember that from the day of the examination to the day of the result, I was praying so much that God, please, kindly save me in the 10th. You did save me in the 12th. Kindly do it this time. And I scored good, but 77 marks. And because of that, I got admission in Lady Shri Ram College of Delhi University. And that was my first preference, even in the preference list. And the admission was also not in the DU quota list, like it is in the general UR1 list.
Okay.
So my marks were that good. In educational field also, I got many benefits.
So you are saying that you did not put a lot of like any extra efforts.
Yeah,
actually.
I have a habit of taking tension, but not taking burden of things.
Okay.
I don't do
So but you were stressed about all of that, but you were not able to put in a lot of efforts, but you still got a lot of good. I mean, all the best things. I would say you are in one of the best colleges, pursuing one of the greatest courses. So. And you owe this all to Sant Rampal ji Maharaj ji, you are saying. Totally. So one thing, and it's actually related to your subject. You are a history student and you are a follower of Sant Rampal ji Maharaj ji, which means you're going to say that you preach Lord Kabir Sahib ji as Supreme God.
Yeah.
Is what I believe. But what I know about history is that Sant Kabir has been a great poet. But can you help me understand how all of this evolution took place, as in why are we saying that Sant Kabir, who has been a famous poet, is now the supreme god? Is it like, can you help me understand this?
I can try. See, people earlier were not educated. we also learn about this, as most part of the society was not educated. We used to believe whatever these Brahmins and other people used to tell us. People used to believe it. And they seriously were telling everything which is against our holy scriptures. Maybe we were not able to understand it that time, but today we all are educated. If we see what is seriously mentioned in our holy scriptures and what these people have told to us over ages, we see that both of things are very contradictory. And if we then see that what Lord Kabir Sahib Ji has taught in his speeches, in his teachings, and what our holy scriptures are saying, we see that both of them they are matching. They are the same. And our holy scriptures, not only of Hinduism, I would say, of all religions are singing glory of that one God Kabir. And if we are educated, we can say it ourselves. It is not that there is some language we are not able to understand or anything. We have Google translation and everything available to us today. So if we see, we seriously realize that whatever qualities of the God has been told in our holy scriptures, that is completely matching with the Supreme God Kabir Sahib Ji. He was, you said that the people believe that he was a great poet, a great saint. No doubt he was the greatest of all poets, the greatest of all saints, but he is the greatest God also.
And it's proven, you are saying?
It's proven in our holy Vedas, it's proven in holy Bible, it's proven in holy Shri Guru Granth Sahib, in Quran Sharif. He has been mentioned by different names. Okay,
and you being such a young girl, you are still in your studying years. You are a student at Delhi University, which is one of the bestest universities across India and even maybe across the globe. I'm thrilled to see you so much into spirituality. Is it because of your spiritual leader Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj Ji's teachings? Question 1. And how are these teachings different from the teachings of some other spiritual leaders? Like how is this path so different and so nice that you decide to follow this path, leaving all of the other paths?
See, first question was that whatever spiritual inclinations I am having it because of Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj Ji or not. Totally, from my childhood days only, I am listening to his satsang, and all of my spiritual inclination, whatever spiritual thoughts I have, because I am doing worship because of him only. Because from my childhood only, he has told the importance of true worship in our life, and I had listened to this for the whole of my life and had experienced this during my graduation year. I was to experience it very much. I'm sorry, what was the second question? It was
so that, how is it different?
How it is different from the teachings of other sons. See, the very basic difference is that whatever other sons are saying, they are seriously telling arbitrary worship, which is mentioned nowhere.
It's arbitrary.
It's totally. You see, they cannot tell that this is the worship we are telling, and you see, this is proven here. This is proven here, and that's why you should do it. They cannot.
What they are doing is different from what's written. You are saying.
Yes. And I have seen, because many of my friends also are of different faiths. Because I have studied in Kendriya Vidyalaya, so I had people from I had met people from various faiths also. And from the other, I had also met some of my friends who were disciples of some of the other sons. They have seriously, they do not do whatever has been told in our holy scriptures. First, second, they are engaged in things which are very unsocial, and there is no provisions from the side of their spiritual leaders on
things like
I should say this, people in my, I don't know I should say it or not, but when I was in 12th standard only, my friends used to drink, to do all of such things, and get engaged in maybe
intoxication basically,
maybe, and some of them other immoral acts which maybe I would not like to mention them all here, and many things of such kind. And seriously, I have seen many of the sons openly doing caste-based discrimination and spreading communal hatred.
So, is there no caste-based discrimination or any kind of differentiation between amongst the followers of Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj Ji?
It is not the matter of caste only. There is no discrimination based on your religion also, on based of your wealth also. There is no discrimination on the basis of nothing. Everything. We have been going to the ashram of Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj Ji from our childhood days only. We had never seen such things, seriously people getting discriminated on the basis of anything for that matter, even on the basis of gender.
Everyone is treated equally.
Everyone is treated equally.
Okay. So, and we talked about your physical health benefits, your educational benefits, and you also tried to explain how Sant Kabir ji he's not just the greatest of great poets, but he's actually the supreme God.
The greatest of God.
You said correct. One question that I have here is, it's about Sant Rampal ji Maharaj ji, and you are at such a young age. You are the future of our country, and you people are going to lead the world someday. So my question is, how are you inspired by Sant Rampal ji Maharaj ji's spiritual teachings plus some of the social lessons that he is sharing? I mean, what are the inspirations in your mind when you walk on this path?
See, these things which I will be telling are also inspirations also, but it is a really strict rules on us also. If you cannot follow,
so they're kind of proper rules.
They're proper. You cannot follow, leave the path simply.
Oh, if you have to stay on the path, you have to follow the rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you not, then you will get experience what I had in my graduation year, and that was really bad. So first of all, you asked about the spirituality. See, you have to do worship, which is mentioned in our holy Vedas, in our holy scriptures, and you should not get engaged in any arbitrary worship, any superstition, which is also harmful to society also. And socially, if you have to ask, you see, you should not do any types of intoxication. You should not take any type of intoxicant. You should not take or give dowry. You should take part in events like blood donation camps, body donation camps. You should not do any type of corruption. You should not do any type of discrimination among the people.
So overall, it's like creation of a new and clean society, and which you all are actually contributing to under the guidance of Supreme Sant Rampal ji Maharaj ji. Right. So one final question maybe, or one last ask from you is, any specific messages or any special experiences that you would like to share with our audience, and how can they get in touch, or how can they get connected with this path of Sant Rampal ji Maharaj ji?
My message or my request to everybody is very clear, that you believe it or not, maybe you will take some time in understanding this. Supreme God Sant Rampal ji Maharaj ji has himself incarnated in form of Sant Rampal ji Maharaj ji. He is the Supreme Sant. For me, he is the Supreme God, and he is telling worship which is based on our holy scriptures. Kindly take in some of your time towards this spirituality also. Don't waste your time in unnecessary things. This human life has been given to us only to do true worship and attain salvation. So my message would be that kindly listen to the spiritual discourses of Sant Rampal ji Maharaj ji and take initiation from him and attain the supreme peace, supreme happiness, contentment, internal solace in this life and the next. And one of the part of the question was that how one can take it.
Correct.
So there are many ways, like on all the social media platforms, there's presence of Sant Rampal ji Maharaj ji, and you can even his official website, that is www.jagadgururampal.org. You can visit the website also, and from there you can contact the ashram, and then you can take initiation from him.
Okay, that way we can get connected with them. And are there any other social media platforms where the spiritual discourses are available, or like any
they are
app that we can use?
Very arranged and very well arranged manner in YouTube.
Okay.
You can go. Sant Rampal ji Maharaj is the name of the channel.
Okay.
There's also Satlok Ashram, and there are many channels, but these two I was able to recollect it.
Sure. All right. Thank you so much for your time. It was really great knowing you and knowing about your spiritual journey. Thank you so much for joining.
हर कहानी हमें कुछ सिखाती है, लेकिन कुछ कहानियां हमारे भीतर एक नई रोशनी जगा देती हैं। आपने अभी जो सुना वो सिर्फ किसी की जिंदगी का अनुभव नहीं था, वो एक रास्ता था जो शायद आपकी जिंदगी भी बदल सकता है। अब सवाल ये है, क्या आप भी उस बदलाव के लिए तैयार हैं? अपने विचार नीचे कमेंट्स में जरूर लिखें, क्योंकि आपकी सोच किसी और की उम्मीद बन सकती है। और अगर ये कहानी आपके दिल को छू गई है तो इसे अपने दोस्तों और परिवार के साथ जरूर साझा करें। याद रखिए, सही रास्ता मिल जाए तो मंजिल दूर नहीं होती। धन्यवाद।